And Wilson throws to Graham, who got blasted at the goal line.
And that's why you signed him. What's going on, Cowboys fans? It's your boy Foots the King. As always, thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Now, I wrote a bunch of stuff down today, and what I wanted to do was I want to highlight exactly, like pinpoint exactly what it means to have Keanu Neal on this team, what he brings to this team, and just the type of physicalness and attitude that he brings to his team and how he helps as a weak side linebacker. Because I think what happened is a lot of people saw the signing and they're thinking safety, safety, safety. We need a roof guy, and we do. And that's a great observation by Cowboys fans. But with the instincts, you guys are gonna hear me say that a lot on this video. With the instincts, with the playmaker ability, and just flat out with the attitude, when healthy, with this kind of scheme fit idea, Dan Quinn having an idea for the player, he can be special. Like, I've watched enough, and I'm talking about flat out game tape. He is comfortable in the position, and we're going to talk about some reasons why. Keanu Neal, drafted in 2016 from Florida, 5 seasons in Atlanta, Pro Bowler in 2017. 2018, that's where the injury started to kind of like mount up, but the 2017 Pro Bowl season was a real thing. I think that is, something that we can't scoff at. Every season he played, here's a nugget, guys, and every season that he played more than 14 games, he had 100 tackle seasons, and that's at strong safety. Now, some of you guys will say that's a strong safety's job. Yes, it is. I know a lot of strong safeties who don't have a knack for the ball and who don't squeeze on tackles and who are out of position. And watching Keanu Neal since he was at Florida, I remember the time when he crunched Derrick Henry. This guy has a knack for the football. He's a physical football player. He cares about the game. When I was watching film, it was times that they were, down in games. He's still fighting hard, fighting through trash to make tackles. They were 1-6 at one point, and I'm watching film, and he's still making tackles in games. That shows me a lot about the football character of the player. So reading off these things, it's kind of one of those things. It's like, keep in mind why Dan Quinn really wanted one of his guys here. All right, let's define what the weak side linebacker's responsibility is, because I don't think enough fans really understand what that role is. For lack of a better word, that's your athlete. That's your guy who needs to be able to run, who needs to be able to play sideline to sideline, who needs to be able to make plays on the ball, he has to have a knack for the ball. And not, when I say the ball, not the interception part, but just being around plays, being a tackling force. But you want to keep him clean. When you talk about the weight, and he played at 216, you have guys like Darius Leonard, who lost a bunch of weight this last year, to be able to play at that same weight. I don't think that the size is going to be an issue because of his knack for the game. And so while people will call him a big slot, a big nickel, you could say that, but in a base 4-3, realistically, you put Jalen at Sam. I want LVE in the middle, and you could line up base with Keanu Neal, because I think that if you can keep him clean, meaning you don't let blockers come straight at him, he has the instincts to be able to play that weak side linebacker position. I mean, blitzing, his main role really is to be able to play sideline to sideline within the scheme. And so if you guys can imagine, in a 4-3, you normally have a force player, which is your middle linebacker. His job is to force, take on blocks head on, be physical at the point. You have a strong who's going to line up on the strong side where maybe the tight end offsets. You have some teams that still go, heavy 12 personnel, heavy 2 tight, one running back, those teams. But you'll have a strong side of the formation. That's where the strong side linebacker in a 4-3 is going to line up. But I think that if Keanu Neal's role in a condensed area is tightened, I think that he can help you a lot at that weak side linebacker. Okay, I really, really do. And as you watch some of the plays, and I'll run them on the screen now, you see here the ability to diagnose screen plays. You see here the crunch on Jimmy Graham, and just the physical nature of fighting through trash and just beating guys to the tackle. If you look at that play, there's 3-4 guys there, and he ran and wanted to make that tackle. It's a want to. We've had guys in this in this building, like a Byron Jones, who played safety or played defense, they didn't really want to tackle. You pair this guy with a Donovan Wilson, now you start cooking with grits because he's not going to be on the back end. Don't think of him as a back end player. Think of him as a middle of the defense player with safety ability, but the ability also to come up and make tackles. Again here, now the ball funnels to Mike Evans, but look at the crunch. Okay, Mike Evans felt that hit. You see what I'm saying? So these are the things that I'm talking about. The physical nature is really unmatched. Again here, fights through the trash. 66 can't get on him. He's able to make the play on that screenplay. Those type of things. If linemen can't get on him, this is going to be a great position for him. I'm telling you that now. Why will this work? For everything that I just told you and for everything that I just showed you, the instincts. Instincts are something that in the game of football, you can't coach. It's either you got it or you don't, man. Like, it's one of those things to where it's like some guys are great athletes. Some guys pass the look test. But when it comes to instincts, some guys just have a knack for the football, a knack to find the ball, a knack for tackling, getting guys to the ground. Keanu Neal has that. And basically the Dan Quinn effect. Dan Quinn knows this player. And that's, a lot of coaches didn't do that. Our last DC brought in Alden Smith because he wanted to put his scheme in. But Dan Quinn, and obviously Alden started off well, but he got released today from the Cowboys. So I don't know if, whatever, you guys get what I'm trying to say. But Dan Quinn already knowing what he has 4-3-wise here from what Rob Marinelli kind of started and what he's going to bring in. Because, I was just listening to a coaching podcast with Dan Quinn speaking, and his thing is good things happen to those who run to the ball. He wants to get speed on the field. He wants to play physical. That's just what he wants to do. He knows what Keanu Neal brings. He knows his attitude. He knows how he'll be in the locker room. That's why I'm pretty sure he lobbied for this. I mean, there's a reason why Keanu Neals in Dallas is Dan Quinn. He'll know exactly how to use him. He'll know exactly how he'll be able to set the tone. And the physical part of things. No more choir boys. No more guys who, you saw the Mike Evans hit. When somebody catches the ball, crunch him. Make them think twice about coming over that middle. You can still be physical in this game. So I just think that with all of these things, I love the fit. What do you guys think, Cowboys fans? Let me know. It's your boy Foots. As always, thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Hit the Cash App up. I'll put it at the bottom of the screen. I've been going live. I've been giving you guys content. I'm going to continue. Oh, J.C. Horn killed his pro day, by the way. So, I don't know what that means. Hopefully Dallas is looking at him. Keanu Neal, Donovan Wilson, J.C. Horn, Richie Grant. Could be nice. You never know, dog. It's your boy Foots. Let me know. Hey.